Never thought it'd be like this. Normally all my exes end up hating me. You tried to move on quick, but keep comparing all the niggas that you date to me. And I get it, can't deny it, sometimes I be reminiscing. And if you call with your problems, girl, I still listen. And even though I'm fine without you, I'll still slide about you. Right one, right place, wrong time. And deep inside I feel like you still mine. And you gon' always be a real one. Even though we ain't together, this was a real love. I hate that we ain't make it to forever. Probably ain't getting back together, but that don't mean that I can't wish you better. We good, but we still good. I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with you.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Y'all already know what is going on right now. Straight Talk Podcast. Listen, we have a lot of things to talk about tonight, but first, I want to address the elephant in the room. As you can see, I'm by myself. My fellas are actually on their way here to be a part of this. They are backstage getting together right now as we speak. But have you seen the video we've been sharing lately? We got a lot to talk about. So look, what I want you to do right now is like, share, and subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube page. Appreciate all the love for the last YouTube. We went from 50 views to 170. Let's keep going up. We have 377 subscribers. Let's keep going up. How about this? We're gonna get 1,000 subscribers, and then we're gonna do a big raffle. So all you gotta do, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go to our YouTube channel right now and subscribe. I promise you, it's gonna get crazy. A lot of big things coming our way. So we over here having a conversation tonight, and we gotta have that conversation tonight. But before that, let's have a little icebreaker. Do we have that icebreaker loaded up right now? If so, let's get into it. Fix this camera. Thank you. Can we get into that icebreaker?
Break the law, and you question yourself asking, how could somebody be this stupid? Well, earlier today, I was scrolling through Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and I came across this video.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You didn't say that.
This is a driving while license suspended.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Tell me you did not just say that.
Is the man retarded?
Yeah. Can I ask y'all a question? Because I need to know. How we got that goddamn crazy to the fact that we at court on a viral court with a suspended license that we're going to court for, and we tell the judge we're just parking. I'm just parking. What are we doing? Like, do anybody else find that as funny as me? Because I'm like, at this point, have you lost your mind? Like, what is a lot of things you could have done? Like, for starters, how about you pull over and get on the phone? Oh, wait a minute. Let's start before there. How about you book your court date not on the same day as your doctor's appointment? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's too much. Wait a minute. How about you pull over in the parking lot, then get on the phone How about you have somebody to drive you? There are so many things you could have done. But get on the camera and tell the judge, hold on, I'm pulling over right now. With a suspended license. Can I get some crazy works in the chat? Please, can I get some crazy work? Because at this point, I don't know what he was smoking. But I'm going to need me some of that. Because at this point, brother, have you lost all your marbles? Have you lost all your mind? What was you thinking? Was you in your right state of mind? That's a lot. Not a Zoom chat. Listen, y'all, there are so many things he could have done.
Come on now, dog.
But to tell the judge,
come on,
I'm
man,
pulling over, is not one of them, sir. To be on camera, driving is not one of them, sir. Wait, pause. Let's take this note. Side note, y'all. Have y'all ever met somebody as crazy as that in y'all life? Honestly. Because that is some crazy work.
Bruh.
Can we say guilty? Can we say he got the book? Can we say guilty as charged? Can we say the stupidest nigga alive? Or am I allowed to say is dumb and dumber? He get both of them. And anybody find that as funny as me? Because I think that is so hilarious. But, look, man, I'm not going to take so much longer. Where my fellas at, they should be tapping in. If y'all have not seen the video that we showed today, we're going to have a conversation about that. You know, there's a lot of things that need to be asked. There's a lot of questions that for myself. And tonight, I really would like for a couple of females to tap in with us and have this conversation with us, because what I seen today and yesterday, it's not good when it comes to our young black men and young men, in general, just young men, period. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to that. But I just thought I would just break the icebreaker with that video because I thought that was hilarious and funny. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe right now on all our platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please subscribe. Talk on my brother Lewis. How you doing tonight, Lewis?
Bring your heart and not your
Hold on, before we say anything, I want to give some prayer hands in the chat for my brother Black. He's in the ER right now. He's not feeling up. He's under the weather, so we can get some prayer chats in the chat for my brother to heal real fast. Always, we support our brothers. So just can I get some prayer chats in the chat, please? Thank you.
Prayers for my dog.
Okay, now y'all. Hey, man, we got some other guys come tap in. They tapping in, just as you know. Shots getting done with the football. Jones boy on his way, so we're gonna be tapping in. But
first of all, I'm sorry that I'm late, but I was watching on my way to the grill, rushing to get home. Man, shout out to my dog Jones boy, man, for that music, man. That shit was that shit was high.
Hey, tell him to make sure they tap in and go watch the video. He got a video on it too.
That was hot, bro. I was feeling that. I can't even cap. My dog.
We working.
My dog is talented, man.
And he's singing, y'all. He's singing. Ooh.
Hey, what's so crazy? Not to be being funny or anything. Black was in a Touche video too. You know, about feeling well. He and that motherfucker looking like Scottie Pippen, Nolan. Dr. rubbing on that nigga. So look at this nigga Black, bro. Hey, shout out to all my dogs, man. We doing something.
We
special.
Working, man.
Hey, also, I want to thank y'all, man, for logging in. For those who logging in on Instagram and YouTube, you can watch us on any streaming streaming platform. Twitch is coming. So right now we're live on Facebook, we live on Instagram, and we live on YouTube right now. So we all got different stuff that y'all can be live on and watching us. So I appreciate the love, man. Shout out to all y'all for doing y'all big one, for letting us in on this platform. Also, I know I'm late, but I'm catching up. My bad. I want to catch up like mustard. I want to catch up like mustard. I want to catch up like mustard. Before we get everybody in real quick, I had a couple questions for the chat. Let me check out my chat. Let me get my thing loaded. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get my thing loaded up with my chat. I got a question, y'all.
Chat.
Oh, it ain't showing me that we live. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I had a real quick question for you. Okay, here we go. Okay, so quick question, y'all. What I would like to know is, I'm a music lover. I'm sure you are too, though, Mike. Aren't you?
Yes.
We're like music connoisseurs. So like this is our thing. Like we love to engulf in music. What is there any particular music song artist that you listen to every day that get you in the mood, brother? Like get you going?
What kind of mood? See, everybody has a different type of mood. What kind of mood?
Nigga, just to wake up and get going.
The wake up mood?
Yeah.
Well, I'm an R&B guy. So one of my probably y'all ain't gonna really know my guy. So I listen to a lot of R&B, old school, Al Green, things of that nature when I wake up in the morning.
Why the hell would we know Al Green?
No, I wasn't gonna say Al Green at first, but I kind of knew y'all wouldn't know the next level, so I just said Al Green because he's one of the guys in there. Kirk Franklin. Oh, okay. What? Wait a minute. Before you ask, I want to know what the chat like. Before you answer yours, what the chat like? Like, what's that theme music? Don't nobody get on her talking about. You be listening to NBA YoungBoy. You be listening to 3-6 Mafia. No, what's your real songs that you listen to? Somebody said Huncho.
Huncho.
You listen to Huncho?
You listen to Huncho?
In the morning?
Alicia, you thugging.
Big gangster.
Look, y'all. A lot of people listen to Huncho. I'm not there. He ain't just grasped me yet. A lot of people like him. Like,
you talking about the dude that has something to do with stealing the song?
No, Huncho is the dude who goes with what's her old ass name? The tall nigga.
Right.
He go with Keisha Cole.
He did that song with Comer.
Oh, I just know he go with Keisha Cole. See, his music.
They stole that song from an artist here in St. Louis. His name Cash Flow. I swear to God they did. And you know how I know they stole it? Because they did a show all together in Biloxi, Mississippi. They was all on the same chord. Like they was all doing it. And they went down there. And all of a sudden, after they did it down there in Biloxi, I'm just saying. And one reason I know that they had to do something about stealing it because the dude, that song been out for like a year. He been doing it for like a year. He even did it on Bottoms Up stage and a couple other stages I know. It's called Come Here.
I never heard it. I mean,
he on that song with Big Blow. It's called Come Here.
I don't want to get blocked because I never heard that. This is new information to me.
Yeah, bro. You got to stay tuned in. You got to listen to the streets. No, I'm dead serious though. They really, the other dude, he really put that work in to get that song out there. His name Cash Flow. Y'all can go look him up. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all can go look it up.
So, you know what I listen to, bro?
What?
Don't judge me.
Uh-huh.
Larry June. I'm on like Larry June heavy. I might listen to Gunna, old shit, every now and then. Primo Rice, them Larry June and Primo Rice, like they got me in a chokehold right now.
Okay.
But I listen to like classical music.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, I thought y'all was gonna kill me.
I mean, no. I mean, classical music is good music.
I listen to straight like if people.
What do you listen to? Jazz?
Yes, jazz, classical, lounge music. You know what
You
I'm
listen
saying?
to country?
I don't do country.
Okay.
Country is the only genre I will not.
So you don't know about that new black country singer, do you?
I'm hip to him. What's his name? The light skinned cat?
No, the dark skinned cat. You're not even here.
Ride Wave, Keisha? Ride Wave. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I've never, in the history of breathing, turned on a Ride Wave song, bro.
Damn. None of them?
Oh, okay. So the country singer that you're talking about, he's Nigerian? What's his name?
I forget his name. He got a song. It's played off of Hood Hopping for J. Quan. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody remember that song, right? Tipsy.
Yeah.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Well, he did a country version of it. It's a little different, but you get that little part right there of a hood hopping. I mean, a tipsy song. I said hood hopping. I'm talking about his other song. Hood hopping song. I mean, tipsy song. God damn it, Jaquan. I'm sorry. It's tipsy song. It's a real good song.
Is his name Jimmy Allen?
No, it's something with a Z.
No, this shit's all Shabuzi.
Yeah, that's him.
Is y'all serious? Who the fuck is this?
Hey, his song rocking, baby. That song is rocking, baby.
Bro, are you serious?
I wish we had it queued up. We'll play it for you.
Oh damn, he thugging too, bro. He thugging. Everything, yo.
He thugging. Welcome one of our guests tonight, y'all. Mr. Hollywood himself in the building.
Whole boy
Marquis
in the
on
building.
Saturdays in the building. Mr. Promoter of the Year in the
turn
building.
your phone out. Did you turn turn your
the
phone on the landscape?
You said what?
Drag the top.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Mr. I've been doing this for a long time. Mr. I'll take your woman. Mr. I am the hoe. Mr.
Damn, y'all to hit me out to something new, y'all. I'm fucking with that.
Check him out.
Well, I ain't even hip at all. Shabuzi.
Yes, he has a good song.
It's my first time hearing about the nigga too. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there trying to listen. Got my other phone, was trying to Google the nigga. Like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm not hip at all. Hey. I'm checking. I'm like looking at his appearance.
Hey,
like,
you know
wow,
what? Just speaking on me being in the game for a long time, there's a lot that people don't know. Like, I used to run around with Penelope and Universal back in the day, and I also used to fuck with Live Nation. So one of the things that country music always tried to do, it just never worked. You know what I'm saying? That's why Universal was on Nelly so hard, because, you know, naming his album Country Grammar appealed to country people, which for the longest time, country had a lock on being the number one genre for like 28 years. So they always wanted to increase their black audience. So that's why you see the K. Michelle's doing country albums, the Beyonce's doing country albums. Like, it ain't just like, oh, they woke up one day. It's the record labels pushing this shit.
Sir, country music comes from us.
It do, but it's not recognized by us.
Listen,
I mean,
y'all.
country music.
People would stop saying it, like that genre of music don't come from our inheritance.
Let's speak the truth, Mike. Hold up. Now, my mama's a big Elvis Presley fan.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
My mom is a huge Elvis fan.
So I know for sure Elvis has always said that country is the white version of the blues. White people stole the blues and turned it into their own trailer park trash of country. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't really grasped the concept of country. Not to say it didn't come from us. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't grasp the concept of like we ain't just rolling down the street listening to the hottest country shit. There's some good country music out there. I catch a couple of songs
Man, you crazy.
sometimes,
I know
and
a
they
whole
talking
bunch of
about
country songs I
fucking a
listen to.
bitch, and like they be on the country song getting ratchet on that motherfucker.
It's even a black female that sings country.
And I done caught a couple of them motherfuckers, dog. I be in like some white people shit just eating, and I'm like, damn, did he say this bitch sucked his dick in a truck?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So they definitely got it out there. Cause I mean, country ain't nothing but the blues today twang. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Twang, twang.
I don't listen to country at all, so I'm a bit uneducated in that. Like I promise to God, y'all, I'm a music enthusiast, bro. I listen to everything, my nigga.
I won't.
I'm not even kissing you. Like
Are y'all 80s babies?
Yes.
So let me give y'all my story on why I don't really give a fuck about no other music other than our own shit.
Hip hop.
I went to a predominantly white school. When I went to the school, they didn't even know who the fuck NWA was. I got suspended for having an NWA tape. So it turned me away from liking any other music but my own, because it's like motherfuckers is against us. Like I'm going to school, I got suspended because I got like every other kid in the class could have whatever the fuck they listen to.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy's favorite rapper was Easy Motherfucking E. So I could listen to NWA. But when they said, hey, bring your favorite music to school, and I brought mine to school, I got suspended. So that really turned me off from liking other people's shit. It turned me to like an activist for hip hop and R&B. Like I only like my own shit. Fuck the institution. Shit, I got suspended for this shit. Nigga, shit.
Bruh. But you see how far we've came and how influential our music is now.
Let me tell y'all. I hate to keep cutting y'all off, but I got these stories because of my daddy. Because my daddy introduced me to concerts when I was 3 years old, and the first thing that I went through was Fresh Fest. And Fresh Fest was held in Fairground Park. It was all the Def Jam artists at the time, including the Beastie Boys. So let me give y'all an education on like when people say how far our music have come. That 1986 at the Checker Dome concert with NWA, where they were the only people on the bill at all, where everything changed because I had been to 5 or 6 concerts before then, and I was a 5-year-old kid, and I walked through a metal detector. Let me tell you this: the numbers on this show, though. The numbers on this show was 70% white people and 30% black. This was 1986.
It's always like that, Hollywood.
This is 1986. And all it tells you is our music been that. Our music always been crossover. The only problem we got with hip hop music is that the way that it comes out now, like if it's an underground rapper, you know, it's a nigga on the come up. A lot of the venues that we have for these people to go to, white people ain't comfortable with going.
Mm-hmm.
If they was comfortable with, if they was comfortable with, there you go. So that's when you see it. You know what I'm saying? You will see like a same nigga that may go to an Ambassador or a Black Man's, have an all black crowd, go to Pops, and that shit 60-40. 70-30, and you like, damn, what happened? They just, my guest out in O'Fallon, Missouri, nigga, all these little white girls, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, all they know is Sexy Red, motherfucking Mega Stallion, nigga. They favorite thing to walk around the neighborhood right now and say, "Give me a head, top." They walking down the street saying that shit. ain't too many facts.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out to everybody who just joined us live in the chat, man. If y'all just got in here, do us a favor, man. Make sure y'all share the live videos. It's a Straight Talk Podcast. I got my brother, the most dangerous promoter in the motherfucking game, the whole boy himself, Mr. Hollywood. My brother Mike, what's up?
It ain't even being dangerous, man, because I seen the shit that Hitman Holla put up, and I'm gonna speak on it.
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm
gonna tell you.
Pause before we go there.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Hold on, before we go there. Make sure everybody like, subscribe, and follow all platforms: YouTube,
Like, subscribe, and
Instagram, Twitter,
follow.
and Facebook. Now, with that being said, we're about to get into these conversations, y'all. So I'm gonna need you to share right now because it's about to get to the gritty. Come on, Hollywood, let's talk.
I'm gonna tell you, it's niggas like me in the game,
And
dog.
Trail don't tell Ice because they're still my partner.
And when I seen hit man Holla put that up, it disgusted me
Why?
because one thing that this is customer service, and everything in this game is about your word. Like, let me take it simple to a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker say Mike might get the city, you know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker want to book a birthday, and they say, hey, motherfucker, her homegirl say, go to Mike. Man, she ain't got no contract with Mike or nothing. She just said Mike 300 on Cash App, and she hoping that happen, but she hoping like, hey, his word's so good because other people sent me. You know what I'm saying? That this is going out like promotion is like church almost, bro. Like you have to believe in this shit to fuck with us.
Yes, I
Like,
agree.
you have to believe in that because you're sending your
I
money
agree.
or they're sending their money a lot of times to people that they kind of don't know. They just going off the drip. Like, if I need to go here, I'm, like Lewis do parties over at Pepper Lounge. You know, hey, Lewis throwing a party at Pepper Lounge. I can hit him up, and whatever he said is good is going to be good. So when you got a nigga who been in the game and he been ganking, you know what I'm saying? But when you got a nigga in the game and the nigga roll with Slim, you know, Slim was one of my best frenemies, man. I miss Slim, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was great frenemies, you know what I'm saying? We had many arguments, but nigga, don't catch us out of town. We definitely gonna put our backs together and whoop y'all ass, you know, and that's how the relationship was. So niggas roll with the thought that he fucked with Slim, then he got with Hitman Holla and all of these things, and then you misappropriate somebody else in their money. And the first thing that happened in St. Louis is now we all like this.
You know, I think about when it comes to something like that, I think about the person that put it on. I want to, get into the mind of Hitman Holla on that, right? Because him and P are good. I mean, like brothers. So for him to have to put that out there, it had to be a lie in my book because the brotherhood they got amongst each other.
Because Holla wouldn't just did that if it wasn't.
And Holla not that type of dude. So I'm taking it like that hurt Holla. Just as much. I think basically every word he wrote hurted him to write it. I'm pretty sure it did.
I agree with you too, Mike, on that.
And sometimes we forget about the person that has to do things like that. I don't think Holla would ever thought he would have to do something like that, but he's right. Holla made some very good points. My family.
Dog, the points was ridiculous, nigga.
My family is just the key word to all that is, like he said, I gotta go home. It's people think about this.
Be right there where you at, Mike. Right there. Let me catch you right where you at. When you said his comments, like, dog, if you read that post, whoever got this truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
It came back to this man's address, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. So the fact that not only did it come back to his address, the fact that he got approached in a club unknowingly, what's going on
in St. Louis?
Okay, time me out. Okay,
hold up. So the listeners can have an understanding of what's going on. Explain the situation.
Okay, so we really wasn't going to talk about this, but Hollywood brought it up. So what's going on right now in St. Louis is what we call janky promotion, right? One of the brothers that was Hitman Holla's manager promised somebody a car. The car never got received.
It was a truck. It was an 18. Well, it was a tractor trailer.
And he was supposed to sell it to him. And Hitman did not know nothing about selling it to him of that nature or nothing. Hitman was actually out the blue. And they came to Hitman Holla and asked him. It had receipts. That's why I kind of think it hurted Hitman a lot because they had receipts. Money they paid him. where he gave them the title, like
They
without the
didn't
vision.
get the title. That was the problem. They didn't get the
No,
title.
I thought they got the title, not the car, not the
No,
whole truck.
they didn't get the title. They
Also,
gave them
got
60.
they got the tractor instead
They
of the
got the
title.
keys. They got the tractor. They got no
Okay.
title. They ain't even They ain't even say nothing about the money. But they just want their title. You know it's a
Right.
truck. I mean, you make money off of it. They probably made some good money off of it already. Then came a point in time they got to get the plates renewed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now
And
I
they
ain't
need
got
the
no
title.
title to this. So that's kind of
So
how it went out. You know what I'm saying? But on that, it's like a truck transaction, but it's also put in the promoter world like, damn, promoters some fuck niggas.
Yeah.
so maybe I'm lost. So it was Holla Truck.
Yeah, Holla
Yes.
has a trucking business. So let me
Right.
explain this to the people because there were people asking, and let me tell you something about me. I have a trucking business. I put a lot of black niggas on before the pandemic on how to have a trucking business. So it's a lot of people that's saying like, how would you not know that a whole truck was gone? Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you how you wouldn't know. Say for instance, Mike got 500 racks, right? Mike might say, hey, look, Hollywood, I want to put together a trucking business, right? Me and Mike do business. The money's coming in, right? One thing that can happen in the trucking business is the money that Hitman Holla was getting, because he's not running that every day, never changed. I got trucks in Dallas right now. It's times when a truck may go down, it need to repair something. Unless somebody 100% tells me, I would never know.
Mm-hmm.
Because the money a lot of times don't really change. You still may be getting 30, 40 grand a week. And that never changed. Because the way a person doing a route, the way the driver's going out, the way. So you don't know a truck is down because you ain't tripping off that. Because you don't have to trip off that. Because when you got other people running it, they usually, get the truck fixed, do this, do that. Your money kind of stays consistently the same.
Okay.
Yeah, so a whole truck could be missing if you're not involved in day-to-day operations. But Friday
And I'm
come,
sure Holla not, because he got
yeah,
way too much
at
shit going
all,
on.
at all. You know what I'm
He
saying?
got
Like,
Yeah, like he
Wildin'
had other
Out,
people running it. So
Battle
yeah.
Rap. I'm sure
yeah, I
Hitman
mean,
ain't.
Shaq got a trucking company. You think you know what he do? He got 200 trucks out there. Who knows what that's do? He just know that it's a bottom line that come in every Friday or whenever they do their payroll.
True religion. You
A
would not
bottom
know.
line come in, the
You
money
would
go out.
know.
I'm still kind of making the same thing. I ain't tripping.
That I
It wasn't
understand.
no little small money, it was some big money too.
Yeah, so that's because it's a lot of people like, how's a whole truck going and he don't know? You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's a lot of ways it can be gone.
yeah, you got 5 or 6 trucks. You're looking at a bottom line. That's it. You just looking at how much money they sending you every week.
Well, we gotta. That's a long topic, and that's something we probably get to in the future. Well, let's get to this conversation that we need to have tonight.
Okay.
Can we show the video one more time for the listeners that's just tapping in? Can we show them the video of the main topic tonight? Can we show that? Do we got it queued up?
Gonna get mad at Storm after Carly. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank. I said, girl, you ain't gotta let a broke nigga be on the phone telling you what to do. He done got at the car, slammed the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke, nigga. Girl, you ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him. Flat. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it. Flat. Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. He done got mad at me and talking about, why you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She does need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga. I don't care who. Listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to this nigga. Ain't even got no money. Please, he asking you for stuff and then want to tell you what to do. I wish you would ask me for something and then you want to tell me what to do.
You.
Can the whole start?
Okay. Before we go anything, I usually wouldn't do this.
My son?
But do we got the other video queued up? Because I'm gonna use this and show you guys why I say what I say when I say single mothers. Because not only did she emasculate that young boy, but I want you to hear what she said to the response of that video. Do we have that queued up?
I just say stop fussing at your girlfriend. Well, the reason why it was relevant, and I'll say this: my son has 2 jobs, and he's on his way to the military.
Stop
so
it! Don't show no more, please. Just stop the video. Right there, just stop the video. The fact she said my son has 2 jobs, and on his way to the military, after she just called her son a broke nigga. Hell no. I want y'all to take that into context. Right there. You know your son as a mother. Bombastic. You are what we see first when we look at women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like when we think of a good woman, or we think of our mother first, and I'm sorry to say this, but you think your mother first because your mother is the first that nurtures you, the first that holds you, the first that takes care of you, the first that feeds you. So we look at that as our mother. Not saying and I think a lot of women take this out of perception. No one wants a mother, but we want kids, so we want to be able to see you relate those mother traits where we know our kid will be safe and humble. You talking like that to my child ain't gonna cut it.
Can I catch you right there, Mike? Where
yes,
you
sir.
at?
Go ahead.
It's the great black mother sabotage.
Wow.
She wanted to assure that his relationship wouldn't work so he could be her king. This happens every day. This happens every day in the black community. She just didn't want to approve of what he had going on. So she wants to sabotage what he has so he could get that love from her.
So let's look at the rest of that video. I want to see what the rest she has to say before I just come up with my assessment. Let's finish the rest of that video.
Been fussing at him about spending all his money. He has 2 jobs. He works. So anyway, but it was relevant because the girlfriend is been out of town and she's going somewhere else, and he did not have the money to go, and he's mad at her and fussing at her and trying to tell her what to do because he doesn't have the money to go. And it's a perfect example of how when a man doesn't have what he feels like he needs, see, y'all making it about gold digging, but it's really about his ego and pride. Because when he doesn't have what he needs, what is he going to do? Take that out on her. How is it her fault that you don't have the money to go?
Lewis,
again, the great black mother sabotage. How is it her business?
I don't think, like LaRonda said, I don't think it's just a single mother thing. I think that's just a uncontrollable mother thing. I mean, I hate to say it, man. Like,
but only reason
y'all might not like what I said. I think she's an unfit mother.
Okay, so
to degrade your child like that, that's not.
Yeah, that's how I feel though. Like that's how I feel, because I feel like she was degrading him to sabotage him. Like it's like,
yeah, like you're not helping him build his character. Like that doesn't build a man.
Because if he's a young man, I don't know how old he is, but if he's a young man, what more should he be doing as a young man? You know, how many young men got 2 jobs and going to the military? Like, I mean, what more should he be doing? So instead of,
especially in this day and age, and out here, because these little niggas is out here in the streets.
But like how she explained it at the end, though, was kind of cool. Let me say that, how she explained it at the end. But why didn't you explain that to your son? Why would you let him be on the phone and embarrass him and say, you shouldn't listen to no broke nigga? Instead of explaining it to him when he got off the phone to say, hey, son, if just because you can't go nowhere, don't try to ruin that girl fun. That ain't right for you to ruin her fun. Like, why degrade him and demean him? But, you know, man, black men are the only people on earth without a defense. So, you know, I get it.
Amen to that shit.
Okay.
We're the only ones on the earth without a defense, baby.
So I looked her up. I went to her Twitter. And I don't expect nothing less but what just came out of her mouth after watching her Twitter.
Okay.
She degrades men. She say it's okay to be a single mother. It's okay to be a single woman. She's not worried about a man. Only thing a man can do is provide. It was one that I watched where
And it's
her
funny though,
son,
because if she said that on her on any of her posts,
you can actually go look her up. You can.
but she also said in her post it's not about gold digging. So how is it not about gold digging if a man can only provide?
This is what I'm finna hit you with right here. This is the worst part about this situation, and I want to get into this conversation after this.
Well, she driving a Honda Torsil.
No,
Oh.
her son is old enough to drink. I think her son is, I'm not mistaken, 22 or 23. He's the only child. One of the videos I watched, he came in, he was drunk a little bit, and he said, "Mother, can I get a hug?" And she told him, "What the fuck I look like hugging you for?"
That's a lot of trauma.
And
to a young black man.
And she repeatedly said after he broke it down to her, "Well, this is the only way I can get a hug. If I'm a little intoxicated, I ask for a hug or something." And she said, "Nigga, get out of my room." So it's like we ask men to show emotions, right? And this is why young black men don't show emotions to women, period. It's because it starts at home. We can't even show our mother's emotion.
No, it's just that mother. It ain't all mothers.
But what Mike might say, what Mike might say, it's a lot of mothers like that.
Right. This don't portray to every mother in the world, but this portrays to some mothers in the world.
Yeah, a percentage. Yes, that's too large.
Because how many times do you see mothers really hold? And if you do, then you heard the young lady saying, "You're a mother's boy." You can't even show your mother affection.
Well, tell all these hoes I'm a big mama boy.
Your woman, without her calling you a mother's boy. Matter of fact, let me show you how crazy it is. If you choose your mother over your woman, then you's a mother's boy. There are certain situations that you do need to choose your mother over your woman, but you can't even do that no more. So where is it in a space, and this is what I'm talking, this is what I'm asking. Where is it in a space for young black brothers to show emotion? Not only show emotion, why is it so popular to devalue young black men? And if I'm asking the chat, and if we can get some women to come here that got boys, young boys, please enter the chat tonight with us and have this conversation.
I just told you
to know why are we doing this, and why do we think this is okay? Because
a young black man,
races, it's not like this.
Once you hit 18 to 21 as a black man, we are the most against of anything. We can go on any social media and see every race against us, and then we look up and see our women against us. Where we win at? Where do we win? Just like earlier this year, y'all was tackling the conversation of sassy. You know, everything a man did that was emotionally connected to himself or his heritage or his culture as a man to dive inside himself and put out his emotions in a different way is sassy.
Right.
If a man says he loves himself, it's sassy. He says he go gets a haircut and says he looks good. It's sassy. A word to degrade us as if we are homosexuals.
Can y'all hear me now?
I done fucked plenty of y'all. Why would we be homosexuals now? Because we want to look good? Because Mike wanted to get an extra crimp in his dreads. He's sassy now. You know what I'm saying? Dog, this is a hell of a topic for me, dog, because everything that the black culture put out, especially the women to the men, is all about, and the white folks been doing it. Now our women then got on it in a large way to just everything is to degrade a black man.
Mm-hmm.
If Lewis is confident, he's sassy.
Yeah.
Why is he wearing them damn suits? He's sassy. What?
No, so what you saying there, Lewis? Let me ask you.
What's the
Why do our race of people downgrade and downplay our young black brothers?
I don't think everybody just. It's not everybody, bro.
I'm not saying everybody. It's not.
It's
We're
not
not
everybody.
talking.
It's some, because there are some women who uplift their kids and other people's kids. I mean, I see it. It ain't all that they just down them and just bashing them. Some of these kids though, bro, make it hard, like, for people to actually love them. Like, niggas, like, y'all probably think I'm lying when I say this. When I see these young niggas, I am terrified, yo. Because these new niggas are fragile. They'll snap at any moment, bro. Like,
But
I'm seeing
where do
some
you
shit.
think that come from?
It starts with the parents. it starts with the parents. These parents are punk ass parents, and they don't know their kids. They don't monitor their kids. They not holding their kids accountable. Like, they not in their lives like they should. They let their kids. These parents let an iPhone 15 raise their kids.
I'm gonna tell you something that's happening, and a large number, and it's been happening. And due to social media, you see it, and you see the kids start to speak out. The black mother that's in this position is a horrible person. And it's the black mother that, because, you know, people blame a lot on the fathers not being there. And I've seen this a lot on social media lately. A lot of kids from the age of 17 to 26 going on there talking about how their mother kept them away from their father. Let me tell y'all a statistic that y'all probably already know because y'all kind of smart. The best single parent home in America is a black father.
Yes.
Black fathers, as a single parent, have a success ratio of their kids of a two-parent home. The only single male in America that has those numbers.
A black man.
Black men.
And I'm glad you pointed that out, because let me pause you right there, because
I said that too. Nobody believes me
so
when I
wait
say
a minute,
that, bro.
because that goes back to what I said a couple of podcasts. I blame the fathers for not being in the house, but I blame the mother for raising the child, because you can't blame the father for not raising him because he's not there to raise him. So that's where I blame him. You're not even there to even know nothing, to even scold him, to talk to him, to get them an understanding, to make them, show them that what a young black man can be. What you're not there. And then we have to look at our mothers to say, this is how we got to be raised. So you want to know why you have so many mother boys? It's because that's who raising them. It's the mother. And I will always say that.
Yeah.
The mother is raising them. But if we can get more black fathers to be in this, and I'm gonna tell you, you want to know how this work, ladies? Y'all guys, I'm gonna tell you how this works.
That's because we need black mediation and not child support.
I'm gonna tell you how it works, sir. I'm gonna
That
tell you
would
how
be.
it works. Stop giving your cookie to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Think about this. I know a brother right now, personally, that has 23 kids.
Damn.
Do you understand me?
Say after the sixth one, them mamas knew he wasn't gonna be there.
15 different baby mothers.
Wait, what?
Like, when is we gonna stop? Like, are you looking at the next woman and saying, "Oh, you had a baby, so I'm gonna have a baby too"?
Yeah, that's what I say. After baby mama number 3, the fourth one knew. The first 3, I give them a pass. The fourth one knew, bitch, you knew.
So it's like, I kudos. That's why I say, when I said this to the last podcast, the women that are raising the great young black men, we have to give them glory and praise. Because not only is it hard to raise a young black boy, but the fact you did it and this boy been successful is amazing within itself.
That's what's crazy about that. That's what's crazy about that woman you put up, because her son seemed to have successful traits as a young man.
That's what I was going to say. So when you raise them, don't turn them down, because you got to think about this. You telling that young girl in the version, that young girl heard you saying this to your son. How you think she gonna talk to him?
Yeah, and that's what I.
The
But
way
that's what I.
you talking
But
to
that's
your
what I was
son.
speaking on. It was like
Yes.
she want this young girl to turn her son into the man she never had or something. And this her son.
Yeah. I'm with you when you're right, my boy. I look, I know there are some women out there that need to do better, but all of them ain't bad though.
Oh no. We got
All
some
women ain't doing
great
a bad
black
job.
mothers.
All women aren't doing a bad job, but the thing is where the difference in the statistics that Hollywood was talking about, the thing is women make decisions off feelings and emotions. Men, we make decisions off facts and data. Like that's what it is.
Well, you know that. Let
That
me say this to you, Lewis, right where
Before you
you
go
at.
any further, what was it? We got a comment in the chat that used said Jason Tatum mother and father are not in the household. But I want to make you understand, and I don't mean to say this disrespectfully, but I'm gonna say it truthfully. His mother is a YT. We're talking about black mothers, not YTs. I'm just
but Big
put that.
Tatum he's been in his
I'm not.
his son, like,
Big Tatum always been in the sunlight. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, it's different parenting. Most. We'll talk about that another time.
That
We got a
definitely
young lady.
changes
How
the
you doing? Hold
dynamic.
on, we got a guest. Let our guest. We introduce our guest tonight. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Mike.
Let everybody know who you are before we get back into the topic.
Jasmine, been on here a bunch of times.
We know. We love it. Go ahead, Hollywood. Finish your statement.
But what Lewis been on here defending y'all women all night. So please send that nigga some hot box cookies or something, because
Yes, sir.
he been on here defending women all night. But what I think why Mike is bringing this up is because in a society of let's speak on blacks, because I really only like talking about black people. In a society of black people, the only thing that's talked about is a not shit man. Is a not shit man.
Let me get a round of applause for that.
The only thing that's talked about. See, but I got receipts, and I ain't gonna put them out. I got receipts though, because I'm a nigga that only had one kid. I done raised 13 of them motherfuckers.
Talk to him.
Got one kid.
Say that again.
I've had custody of kids that ain't mine.
Whoa.
From the mother and the father. They can't see their mama. They gotta live in my house. This is a story untold. You know what I'm saying? This is a story that's not told. I mean, DFS is filled with trash mothers. A story that's untold. But an absent father is a status quo line in any movie that's portrayed by black people. In white society, Mexican society, any part of society, a absent black father is a role that's often played out every day, as there are no trash mothers out here. And there's
Amen to
plenty.
that shit.
So that's what Mike is speaking on, just because it's a topic that don't get talked about in our culture. It's just trash men, absent father, bitch, I done raised 13 of them motherfuckers. And I ain't busting nut for them.
Well, let's hear your point of view, love. Let's hear your point of view.
I wanted to speak on the fact when he said that the statistics with the black fathers, which I agree on that. But why don't you think that more black fathers are stepping up to raise their kids on their own? Take them from the mothers. Because I personally know one of those trash black mothers. She has 4 children by 4 different fathers. And none of those, and she most of the time doesn't even have custody of them. They stay with her parents, which her father is like 80, mother is in her 50s. And none of those black fathers are stepping up to take their children. Instead, they're comfortable with those children living with her mother.
You want to know why? You want to know the why?
That's the why I asked the question.
Because they trash niggas. And those are the niggas that don't need to be on the planet of Earth. What are you
You're right,
talking about?
Mike, but let me get deeper into that. It's only 2, maybe 3 states now, but it's only 2 I know for sure. And we talking in the last 2 years, Missouri just last year, that even has laws to support that though. Most states don't have laws that really support a man trying to get their kids. Missouri does. So any man in Missouri that's facing child support right now, you can hire you a lawyer. If you don't have a lawyer, you can go and you can look up these facts yourself. As of last June, Missouri became a 50-50 state, meaning that if if your sperm created the child, you have just as many rights to the child as the mother have. Minnesota was the first state to do it. I know Missouri was the second.
Minnesota was the first to do it.
Yeah, Minnesota the first, Missouri was the second. I don't know many other states that do it. So we would have to get that type of
Los Angeles
legislation.
passed that law too.
Okay, which was great there. I know many niggas loved it there, but we would have to get that legislation to pass, and then you would have to probably see it 10 or 15 years. Because niggas is dumb. It's niggas right now still paying child support in Missouri and don't even know their rights. But they got a smartphone. They just not that smart.
So
I'm one of them.
So can we say this? How do we fix it? How, like, in reality, what does it look like to y'all if we fix it?
I answer it first. Simple thought on that is one thing that we don't do as a black community is really hold our people accountable that's next to us, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins. You know, we talk some shit behind their back. We say some shit. We really not holding these people accountable. We really not holding their feet to the fire. And that's the problem in our race, period, with almost everything that's going on. We're really not an accountable race in a large number. Not that everybody's not accountable, you know, because I know you guys to be some pretty cool guys and to, you know, y'all hold y'all people around y'all accountable and they probably do y'all the same way. But in a large number, the accountability factor got to be up there because I ain't gonna even lie, it's niggas that's super popular out in these streets that I hung out with every day in this promo game, and I found out them niggas was trash daddies, and we can't hang no more.
There you go.
Yep.
What about you, love?
Now, the girl that I was just talking about, our last conversation, she told me her new guy wants a kid. I said, and I asked her, I said, why would you have another baby when you don't even have custody of one of your kids? I said, that doesn't make sense. And I said, what kind of nigga is he to even want to have a baby with you, knowing that you don't have your kids half the time?
Wow.
Like,
well maybe he think he can get the baby. It may be a trick for him. Maybe he feel like she's so trash, he could just get the baby. It's some men out here that want babies without the mothers.
It don't make sense to me. And I definitely told her. I told her, I was like, you are trash. You are not a good mother at all.
Wow, that's good.
That was great advice.
Lewis, what about you? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna sit on back on this one. How you just gave that look? It's about to go down some north.
Let me tell you something what the Lord loves, and that's the truth.
Blast him up again, because he's gonna talk that talk.
I ain't putting no more babies in no wank who ain't worthy. You have got to show me that you are worthy. I'm not having no more kids with just anybody, bro. That's I don't understand the mind frame of so that's where I kind of do blame men because niggas, you can control that, nigga. We nut in them, so nigga, you control where the sperm goes.
Amen to that shit.
Come on,
you right.
Like we control that, not the women. She can't. So some niggas say she held me. Like, can't a woman hold you down? You hitting her from the back. You did that. That's a you thing. Stop.
So y'all just know that Lewis said he need to see your motherfucking check stub. If you get direct deposit, look in your email.
You got to show me some good qualities of a woman to be a good mother first. Yeah, if you're an unfit woman, you will be an unfit mother.
Wow, drizzle.
You have to show me that you have qualities to even be a good mother for me to do that now, man. Like you got to show me that you disciplined. You got to show me you discerning. You got to show me you make good decisions. You got to show me that you're willing to make sacrifices for our child. Because
we definitely got to take the blame if we got trash baby mamas.
Yeah, that's us. We did that. I thank God every day. I got the kid, the mother that like she's strictly about the kids. She always put the child first before anything. Fuck that club. If it comes between my daughter or the club, nigga, the club is over with. My daughter gonna win every motherfucking time.
Every motherfucking
And
time.
that's like she get on my nerves because she get on my ass about certain shit. But I give her praise every time, nigga. As far as her raising my child, bro, she's the best mother I could ever ask for. I can't ask for nothing else. Like she get on my ass, you know what I'm saying? That's because it is what it is.
We got
But
this young lady on here. Let me ask something because y'all women be in the group chat, y'all be doing y'all womanly things. So like, what as far as just not even the girl that just as a whole, 100% honesty, what do you see that a woman could need an assist from a man to make a situation better?
I think most men, if they would learn balance, if they would learn how to balance, like work life and home life, you have to give the same thing that you give to your work life. You have to give that same energy to your home life. And if more men start doing that, it would definitely help us out so much more. Like my kids were raised in a two-parent household, but their dad was always working. So right now I have three adult children, two of which they doing a thing. One is a complete shit show. And it wasn't because I let the cell phone raise him or I wasn't hands on or XYZ, blase, blase, or his father wasn't. That's just how he turned out. But maybe had his father been there a little more and not so focused on work, he would have turned out a little
so you
different if
gonna
he had
blame
a
the
little more
nigga.
structure. Huh?
You know they always gonna blame the
So
nigga.
you
One,
gonna
I'm a
blame the nigga.
One,
You
I'm a
know it.
softie. So it look, this kid was making straight A's. He played multiple sports. He did his thing. So when it came down to can I go to this party? Yeah, go on and go. I ain't asking too many questions. Go ahead and go. Don't get in the car with nobody that's drinking
That's
and
your
driving,
problem right
whatever.
there.
Call me if you need a ride. But had his father actually been there, instead of like he had to work, but had he actually been there, dad gonna ask a hell of a lot more questions than what I was asking. All I'm looking at, I have a good kid right now. He don't give me no problems. Go ahead, go to the party, enjoy yourself, because he was always either playing a sport or at school, and he brought me home straight A's. So I didn't ask a lot of questions. So when COVID hit, all he knew was party, 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 and he kind of spiraled out of control. And when I was telling dad, like, hey, he's spiraling, like, I need your help, but he didn't live in the state with us at the time. He would talk to him, but he was like, let it play out, let it play out. Because he wasn't in the house to see what I was seeing. He was only thinking that I was overreacting
At
to
that time, you
my
were supposed to
kid
do that
doing
boys in
something
the hood
different.
and send Trey to his daddy.
No, we didn't live in the hood. We military
No, I
on
said
base.
like
No, he said he's
on
supposed to
boys
do
in the
boys in
hood.
the hood.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
supposed to send Trey with his daddy at that point.
dad was getting ready to retire. He didn't have, like I said, balance. He's like, I work all these hours. When I'm at work, who gonna
Daddy
get
gotta
him to
make
where he
balance.
needs to
No, no, no,
be?
no, no,
X,
Yeah,
no.
Y, and Z.
yeah.
Father has to
So
make,
But she
it's
said that
that
though.
thing.
She said that at the start.
yeah,
You
father has
gotta
to make
when
balance.
if
Yeah.
men would figure out that balance in between. So I ain't gonna say all men, some men, most men need to figure out that balance in between work life and home life. You cannot drop the ball at work. You don't get to drop the ball at home.
Yeah, I'm spoiled. I'm a legal hustler, but I get it.
He's a military man, right?
What's your point?
So he was obligated to be where he was, right? Because I'm sure when you're in the military, you have an obligation. Meaning
What's your point?
there was no if and a bus. He had to do what he had to do. If he
Do
had to
you
deploy, he can't just say I don't want to go. No,
he
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 has to
wasn't
go.
he wasn't deployed. He was on orders in another state, which is state that I lived in. I moved back for medical reasons for my daughter. There's
Right.
paperwork he could have did to where he could have moved back with us. He didn't want to mess up his ability to pick up rank, so he didn't want to ruffle no feathers, so he stayed where he was. I moved back because my kids coming first. My daughter needed certain medical attention that she wasn't getting where we were, so I moved back. So that meant he's looking at furthering his career instead of him ruffling the little feathers, doing some paperwork and moving back with us. So we did that. He came when he could. He talked to the kids daily, but it's nothing like having somebody to be hands-on and seeing for himself firsthand what I was experiencing. Because me just telling him, he's like, oh, she overreacting. Because what y'all say, women emotional, right? So
Yeah.
he thought I was overreacting instead of him actually seeing what I was seeing, the change in our kid.
Okay.
It wasn't just as far as both of y'all fault. I saw that. I was going to say that too.
I didn't solely blame him. Like I said, I didn't ask the questions that I should have asked because I was dealing with a kid that didn't give me any problems. So I didn't ask all the questions that his father would have asked. So I didn't just blame his father. I blamed us both.
But another question too, I want to ask you. You said your father, the kid's father, if he were there, he would have grilled him, right?
Yep.
Most men, when they have women, they tend to kind of mold their women to be exactly who they are, in a sense.
But she wasn't saying just about drilling them. What she's saying is she's a woman raising a boy. So as a man, if the man was there, then there's certain things that she ain't picking up on that a man instincts, that his
We'll pick up
instincts as
on.
being a man would have picked up on those things.
And not only that is, she's right about something else. A father gonna ask more questions. Like a mother, and I'm not saying this, I love my mother, but a mother gonna be a little linearly than the father is. Father gonna be like, who gonna be at the party? And why you need to go to the party? Man, you're an athlete. Like, he gonna make an excuse for you not to go to this damn party. Son, how old you is? Nigga, you can wait on that party. Wait till you get in college. Like, I can imagine and then he's a military man. So he's gonna probably tell him, nigga, hell no.
Yeah, he reading body language and instincts though, and he may let him
he
go,
gonna
but
be
he
like,
reading body
hell
language,
no.
instincts, asking different things, saying different things. That's what she's saying.
And
Just as
another
a
thing
man,
she
he's going to
said,
know something different.
Another thing she said is she constantly let him go. And she started seeing him pick up the trait that he was more of a party guy. The father ain't gonna let you do that. You're gonna probably go to one out of all 50 of those. You better be lucky you get that one. So I can understand where she's coming from. She's saying that if the father was more there and not more into the job. And that's a lot of
Because it's definitely teamwork. It's definitely
no,
teamwork.
because
It's teamwork for sure. I don't think it was more so his fault because he working. Like, man, y'all, man,
I
look,
didn't
man.
blame him though. Louis, you hear what you want to hear. You don't listen to the whole thing. Listen to everything. I did not blame this. I didn't solely blame that man. If you listen, I
yes,
blame myself.
she
I
did.
was the initial problem, right?
Yeah.
Because I was the person giving, at the end of the day, whether his dad had been there or not, I got the last say so whether or not that kid is going or not. Because if I didn't agree with what he was saying, guess what? We're going to go in that room and we're going to have a sidebar conversation. And I'm going to, like, go ahead and let him go and let's just see if he fuck up, then, next time he can't go. A situation like that. So I still had the last say so whether or not if he was going to that party or not. But what I was saying, his father was gonna definitely ask way more questions than what I was asking.
Okay, if you there, and like you said, if you there, it's different. You see the body language, you see the changes, you see the. That's just like with my daughter. I see them because I'm there all the time, so I know when she changing. Hey, what's going on here? What if you're on the phone and you just talking, and like you said, it's kind of surface. It's just different. He can only go by what she's saying, and she coming from the instincts of a woman, so that's all she got. When she's saying, well, the man instincts would have been different, and having both of those in the household probably would have changed the narrative of what the situation is now.
Because even now, he's 21 now. Even now, when he come around us, if he's high or if he's drunk, I know the difference between both. Guess what? Dad don't read his body language like me because he's never saw him that way. So he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him, I'll be like, oh yeah, he definitely drunk right now. Or oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he been smoking, he high, like something like that. But I'm not one of those parents like, oh yeah, if I know you getting high, I'm gonna offer you some weed. And hell no, boy, go take that piss test. What kind of drug you been doing? Cause that's what we doing. As soon as you get in the house, leave the door open, go take that piss test. Cause I want to know what you got going on. And then guess what? I'm shutting down your whole life. You ain't doing nothing. No cell phone. You can't go outside. You can't watch no TV. You ain't doing shit. Come sit on the couch and watch TV with us.
All right. I ain't mad at that. So look, one more question for you. Oh, here's our lovely wife.
Good evening.
And I'm glad you
Jack,
joined too. This is a good question for both of you young ladies, and I would like for you to answer this. So, as black mothers, you guys seen what we seen showed the video earlier. Because this is what I want to do. When you talk to your young, young sons and things like that, and we just heard from you, Jan. How do you talk to them? Like from an early age on up.
Well, when my son was younger, I believe I was maybe a little more softer, and I'm always understanding. Let me just put that out there. But maybe I was a little more softer and mommy because I'm mommy. But now the boy is almost 17, and I'm just real straight to the point. Like, hey, son, I think I told him the other day what Lewis says. I just think you make bad decisions. That leads me to believe he did or said something, and I said that leads me to believe that you just make bad choices, and I don't know if I can trust you. Like, I'm just straight to the point now because, you know, he's at that age to where I'm not going to lie to you because the world not going to lie to you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to sugarcoat it to you because the world's not going to sugarcoat it either. But definitely when he was younger, it was more like, oh, that's my baby. Let me protect him. Now I'm still protecting him, but I'm letting him know the real because he's almost at the age of an adult male. I mean, technically right now, if you get in trouble, they're going to throw him under the jail as a grown up.
He's classified to be an adult. So,
yeah. So, yeah, that's my take on it.
Okay, what about we just heard from Jazz, but what about, let's say it one more time, Jazz. How do you talk to your kids from an early age on up?
My boys, I've always kept the doors of communication open. They know they can come and talk to me about anything because what I like to tell them, like, everybody makes mistakes. Mm-hmm. So you gonna fuck up. It's okay, and we're gonna work through it. And they know that they can come to me about anything. You need help, I got your back. But guess what? If I don't see you trying to help yourself, I'm gonna cut that out. It's like, no. So my boys know they come talk to me. They can come ask for a hug. They hear I love you every time we get off the phone. Like, okay. I have no issues with saying that. But with how that mother went about it, I feel like she did it the wrong way. But I do understand where she was coming from because my youngest son, I've sat in a room and watched him degrade a young lady that he was dating, talk to her crazy. And I stopped him. I said, look, would you allow somebody to talk to me like that? He said, no, ma'am.
Pause right there. Pause. Because this leads me to my next question. Is it appropriate for you guys to enter into their relationship? Now, understand that you don't want nobody to be bothering you in your relationship, right? So is it appropriate for a mother to step in her son or her daughter's relationship?
Absolutely not.
For me, if it's taking place in my home, yes, sir. I'm going to step in and I'm going to say something because I'm not going to sit and watch my boys disrespect anybody in my face, especially a young lady. I've actually told a young lady, if you're going to allow him to talk to you like that and treat you like that, you can no longer come over to my house. So if you're in my home and he's doing it, yeah, that's my business at that point.
Yeah. Now I agree with that. But just on like a regular, they arguing and they in some beef. No, that's y'all. That's
their thing.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Because what we see, Ted, is what Hollywood said earlier. And I don't want to take away from what he said. A lot of mothers make their children their significant other. Do y'all realize that? So, yeah. With that being said, is when do you let your child be an adult?
When they old enough to get the fuck out.
Speaking of young black brothers, young black boys, when do you let that boy, because he has a girlfriend, and because he's what you want to, how the grandmother say, boy, you just smelling your ding dang, you know, you're just smelling your twat, you know, that's what your granny said, right? So, when do you allow that young boy, and you let go what we call the nipple? Let him let go the nipple. So when you allow him to be that young black brother, allow him to grow, when do you allow it?
I mean, it starts when they decide that they want to start building relationships with other people. It starts there because they have to learn and decipher who and how they can trust a person. We can say, well, I don't think that's a good friend, or I don't believe that's a good person for you to hang out with. They're still going to do what they want to do. We can tell them, we can keep them from hanging out with that person, but as soon as the school doors close, y'all, they're going to be in that circle with them. How do I know? Because I see it every day. But just as the parent on this side, is just like, As soon as they're old enough to develop and start building relationships, yes, we can give them advice. We can help, we can talk to them till we're blue in the face. But they've got to learn it and see it for themselves first.
Yeah.
You agree with that, Jeff?
I do. But my
Okay.
all three of my older kids also value my opinion with their relationships, because all three of them, I don't care what relationship they've been in, they've always made it their business to make sure that I know that person. And my ex would always tell them, I don't want to meet nobody, because you know how many relationships y'all gonna have before you get married. If the person not sticking around, I don't want to meet the person. Me, on the other hand, I love spending time with my kids, and I want to know the person that they're dealing with, because I don't want them to feel like I gotta pick and choose if I get to be with my person or my mom. So yeah, bring that person around so I can get to know them, because I don't want you to pick and choose whether or not if you hanging out with that person or me. I want you to be able to bring that person around me and be comfortable with that person being around me, and I want that person to be comfortable in my household. So
Lewis, Hollywood, same question, reverse. Your daughters. When do you let go and let your daughter be a grown woman?
Never.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you.
I knew y'all was gonna say that.
Never.
The reason why I wanted to ask them that, because you can see the difference when a man and a woman says that. A man literally are not gonna let they.
Let me speak on what he's saying. I straight know like grown ass women. You know what I'm saying? Like grown, I'm talking about grown 30s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they got relationships with their daddies, you know what I'm saying? And they may be with a motherfucker the daddy don't like, or they may like them and they just break up. And whenever they break up, daddy like, hey, I got you. I got you. Like, that's just what daddies do.
Yeah. That's our struggle right now. We've got a 20-year-old daughter, and she's in this first relationship since she's gone off to college, and my husband, ooh baby. After that first breakup, my husband was like, why he gotta come over here? Like literally everything that is done. I'm like, honey, you gotta at least try to be cordial, because the more we're reluctant to get towards it, she's gonna be like, I gotta have him. I'm like, trust me, as being a mother and a woman, and I've been a young girl before, we cannot push her towards him more. So
well, y'all just better at that than men. Like men with their sons, we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk. Niggas here, wear some condoms, dick them down. Well, you good. You know what I'm saying? With your daughter.
Let me say that to y'all too, brothers, because I get tired of hearing that. That's one of the reasons why we have the problem with young black brothers wanting to even wife young black women, is because we tell our young black brothers to be whores. Like, if we want to really say that,
I don't agree with that. I don't think
I do. What? How many times your uncle told you, boy, you better go ahead and hit that? Or how many times your daddy say, well, you better hit a couple of them things before you think about getting in a relationship?
Some fathers don't be on that, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some parents don't.
Well, I need to find them fathers.
Some parents don't. They don't advocate for their child to be a piece of meat or sex slave or whore, whatever you want to say.
I tell my boys. I make sure I tell my boys, just let her know she gonna have to produce a DNA test. I don't care who she is, how long she's been around. So I say, let her know out the gate. She got to give me a DNA test. And that's probably me overstepping, but I need a DNA test.
That's
and
not overstepping.
So far, so good. My boys been doing
it. That's smart.
Look, y'all may not.
Who's the young lady we have right here? I can barely see. She's in the dark. I can't really see. Who's that? Go ahead, announce yourself.
Oh, hey y'all, I'm Peach. I'm unique, told me to hop in here. I don't know what's going on. I'm in transit.
What's up, woman?
Okay.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Right. The questions tonight has been really good. So we're gonna leave off with a couple of questions from the chat before we leave off tonight. So do we got any questions in the chat, Lewis?
And you know that. Yes, sir. Hold on. I got a bunch of them. Don't judge me. Make sure y'all share these lives too.
Like, share, subscribe, and follow all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Please do. We trying to get now. Listen, if once we get 1,000 followers on YouTube, we're actually going to do a big raffle off. So we just trying to get up. So if you can, tell your friend, look, man, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button real quick. Trying to get my gang up there. You know how y'all talk. Make it happen.
What is Twitch? Am I that old? What the hell? What is Twitch?
Well, it used to be a gaming app, but now they use it for a lot of different things. So Twitch is another platform. Yeah. So, but we need all y'all to follow them. Please do. Please. Nah. Come on now.
Okay. So,
y'all making me learn
question.
Instagram.
Do you guys believe in love at first sight?
I'm gonna say no.
What was the question?
Yeah, say no. What about you, Miss Cross?
What was the question?
Do you believe
in love at first sight?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Peaches?
Miss Peaches, come get this Rottweiler.
Miss Peaches?
She got that Android. She's trying to fix it. My bad, because I know Hollywood got one too.
Hey, yo, what the?
Hollywood. What about you?
Don't lie, Hollywood. Don't fucking lie.
I don't know, man. My life fucked up, so I don't know. Because, I didn't have some good emotions towards some women on first sight, but shit, it just led to a lot of fucking. I don't know if we was in love.
That ain't love. That ain't love. What about you, Lord? Nah, Hollywood, that ain't no goddamn love.
But I'm saying, how do you know though? How you know it lasts? Last a year. It may last a year. It may last a year and a half. Like, how did you know what it was?
Fool.
I'm saying, how did you know what it was? You know what I mean?
It was love.
You
what? No, that's not true.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know? Like, shit lasts a year and a half, y'all. You know, just the only thing I can remember from it was good relations. That's it.
I met my husband January of 2013, and we were married December of 2014.
You say
so
what?
We believe you.
I met my husband January 2013, and we were married December 2014, and we've been married since.
Okay.
All right.
So that's why I say yeah.
What about you, Louis?
I do believe in love at first sight. Man,
when did it happen to you, Louis?
It'll be that one, bro. That'll sweep you off. I'm talking about when the bitch walked in the room, I thought I saw Cinderella in the slippers. Nigga. I see men come out underneath the door. I see her twirling around. You know how?
So, but what I'm saying is, though,
how he first met Gina.
So you never met a woman. So you never met a woman. Y'all chemistry was crazy. You felt like it was love at first sight, but it made what? You never had that feeling?
Y'all think I'm faking. It be those in particular ones. Yes, I believe you can find love at first sight, bro. I swear. It's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a mental thing. You see something in somebody that you think that is the most beautifulest person on this earth, and can't nobody tell you nothing about that. That's like love at first. I've seen women like that. Like, damn. I know. I've said this to myself. Like, damn. I will marry that woman. And when I said that, I meant that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you never tried to talk to her?
You think I'm the motherfucking the python? Boy, I'm an apex predator. You know I wouldn't go shoot.
Come on now, dog.
Can I get another close up? Because this is the look I got for you.
Nigga, I'm Steph Curry in the gym. Looking ass.
So like, how did it go? So you met one or two before you felt like it was love at first sight, and it just didn't go right, or?
They just didn't give me the time, so it's just one of them things.
Louis, some of the stuff you say, do you hear yourself say it?
Yeah, nigga, it's me talking.
I just want to make sure shit. Okay, Miss Peaches, hold on before we get you up off her, because if you don't say nothing this time, you got to go. Can you hear us? Miss
Is she fixing her lashes? What's going on?
Take her mic off. Take your mic off mute, Peaches.
Oh, you out of town, baby.
Get Miss Peaches.
You see the microphone?
man. Look, I was married over 20 years and I ain't never experienced it. And I love that man, but nope, there wasn't no love at first sight.
Look, and in the year that we dated before we got married, we were long distance. I was in Illinois and he was in California.
Yeah, y'all some unicorns. That's all. Y'all some unicorns. Shit, y'all need to put that shit on Hallmark because ain't nobody gonna believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Put it on Hallmark. Danisha, I seen a woman that, yes, off first appearance, I'm like, damn, she is the most gorgeous woman I ever seen. I'm like, if I got her, I wouldn't dare even call cheating.
Lewis, you see what people is doing when you say this bull crap?
Man, I'm telling you, I've looked at
Say, Lewis, stop, all cap.
I'm telling you.
You know what, Lewis?
I looked at a few women. I was like, damn.
Now I will say this though. In a world where black men are down, I like love. I like being in love as a black man. I do like it. But I don't know if it's at first sight.
I'm a Pisces, man. What do you expect?
Lewis, I hate to say it.
We got the biggest hearts, yo. That's what we do.
I'm just saying, you said you done seen these 2 or 3 girls, but you ain't married though.
Are we talking about the man that just blew a threesome?
Come on now,
That's what we talking about right now, right? We talking about this guy, right? The guy that say, I need another woman. The next day, I need 2, 3 women, but he can believe in love at first sight.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Who is over the button, bro?
Yo, them sound effects.
Because they be true, brother.
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm dead ass, bro. I don't know how y'all don't think. I've seen people that.
All right, Lewis.
The beauty is so mesmerizing.
It just sounds like a lot of love, Lewis.
You heard me?
Lewis, just change your name to Hopeless Romantic. I'm
Yes.
Oh,
I'm convinced.
I really hope you find it. You're
Me
too.
I mean, look, I'm living proof that it's out there. You just gotta find it.
So now I'm black 2.0.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
I think that last live I was on, across like he got hurt.
She said, "Not that bad."
But but I told him to get him some hot box cookies. He been setting this part up all day. He been every time we just said something about women today, but not all of them. I'm telling you, about 67% of them good.
Hey, look, you know, he used to be like,
he said, "Ask the married lady. She's in love with her husband."
Am I in love with my husband? I love the
Yes, look how she blushing.
Yeah.
I love that man's dirty drawers, okay?
Well, she a dark-skinned woman. She turned into a chocolate strawberry talking about that man. She blushing so hard.
You better say it, man. Here he comes.
She do. You the man.
Sensational.
Hey, black love in the flesh. We done seen it so we can believe it. We done seen it so we can believe it.
It's possible.
We still don't believe your shit, Lewis.
But look though, you got to think how it's her demeanor that strengthened their bond, bro. Because she like I said, she's approachable. She's appealing. She's loving. She was submissive. She let him be a man. She don't pull her dick out and try to run the relationship. No, she let him be that. And she the breadwinner. And she still let him be a man.
Yes. Yep.
Everyone, that the other lady just told her son, you ain't got no money, you can't leave. What?
Bombastic side eye.
Don't nothing happen in our house unless my husband says go.
Yes, come on.
Say that shit. You better fucking yell.
Can we get a round of applause for her?
Amen to that shit.
Can we get a round of
Mike, drop one of cool bombs.
Take your time with me.
What they say on Drink Champ, drop one of cool bombs.
Hey, that's just how it is.
I like her. I really, really like her.
What? You better say that shit, because if
That's
you
right.
didn't, that belt was gonna be on your ass.
Look, and not just in authority, but if he, like I told y'all, submission goes across the board from
That's right. Say it.
From the time we wake up to the time we go to bed. Okay.
Come on now.
Let's go.
Now, Cherie, now I'm going to ask her a question she just asked. Now, do you have to be a true leader for that to take place? Does he have to be a true leader?
What? It's got to be embedded in his soul. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yes. What?
Come on.
That's the only true. Look. And truthfully, I think I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again, ladies. If we know how to just sit back sometimes,
come on.
If we know how to just sit back sometimes and let them do what they're gonna do, let them be the men.
Come on.
We can advise them. We can support them. Let's promote them. And in doing all of these things, he's going to get to what you need him to be. Just trust the process.
I wish I had my tambourine. I wish I had my tambourine.
Hey, can I say this, fellas? Glory. We don't need her no more after that one.
Glory.
He just dropped the bomb on us.
Mic drop.
Amen to that shit.
Good God Almighty. God has sent you from the heavens above, baby.
Please, Lord. Glory.
Hallelujah.
Define let man be a man.
Huh?
Define let man be a man. What?
Define it.
Here's my thing.
Go ahead, love.
Here's my thing. A lot of men the men of today are not aware of what it looks like to be a man because they have not seen it.
Church.
But
oh my God.
Us as women, if we can pour into him and be, like I said, pour into him, build him up. And some people say, I'm not building a man. If he's got potential, baby, run with it. None of them, we're not gonna come perfect. So why are we expecting them to come perfect? If we're not coming perfect, why do we expect our men to show up perfect? It takes two. We both have to pour into each other. I'm gonna pour into him and he's gonna pour into me. And together we gonna make it work.
Put this shit on Amazon ebook. Make that into an Amazon ebook. So some niggas can't read. Listen to this.
I'm thinking about writing a book.
Listen to this. Some niggas can't read. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an autographed copy. I need my autographed copy.
If we can't pour into each other.
Hey. The reason
we on live, nigga, I need to clip that tomorrow.
The reason I'm looking like that, because I'm a born leader. I get it. I'm a born leader. The hardest thing to be as a black man is a leader. That's the hardest thing to be, because when you're a leader, it's so many other things that people say you are. You know what I'm saying?
What you think and how you
I want to say one thing to the panel. I believe that we have some gracious and gorgeous and amazing women that come on our platform and give their point of view on a lot of different things. And I just want to say I appreciate y'all for even watching and want to give people those guides to be better. So this is
Amen to that
a
shit.
platform to teach, to educate, and to make us want to do better. So when you see these type of women, please, women, take heed to it. When you see good type of men, please take heed to it, because this is where we want to be in the long. And if you want to live longevity, and if you want to have a husband or a wife, Mrs. Sherry, what would you say to them? Tell them about it.
Gotta work together. It takes two.
Sensational.
Whoa! Hold on. First of all, since we talking about what the woman need to do, what about the men? What do we need to do?
As a man, you need to be a leader. She said it. As a man, you need to take care of your responsibility. As a man, you have to hold the household down. As a man, you have to be a man. I'm going to say that again. As a man, you have to be a man. You can't want a woman to want to follow you and understand you, and you don't even know how to hold her down.
Yeah, because you definitely got to help make her better. You got to motivate her. You got to fill in
Come
some of
on
them
now.
blanks. You gotta make sure she feel wanted. You gotta make sure that
Right.
sometimes in a place where she ain't never had understanding, you give her understanding. So it definitely takes two, but it's definitely a constant of building each other. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? And that's how you reach wherever you want to go.
Come on.
If I can just be honest, I make sure to let my husband know that I want you. I need you. Even though even statistics make it look like I don't need him. Yeah, I need you.
Amen to that
That's
shit.
right.
I need you,
The
sir.
crazy part about it is I'm in my motherfucking 40s, and this girl that I mess with now, she the first motherfucker ever told me that.
Oh,
Wow.
stick with her. Oh,
Ever.
stay with
You better
her.
hold that close, brother.
See it through.
Ever.
See it through.
Listen, women, and all my black queens on here. It don't take a lot to please a man. All you gotta do is give him hope, give him peace, and give him understanding. And then
Louis
he'll
so
be
fucking
crying like
dramatic.
Louis. He'll be crying like Louis. Can we get a big screen on them crying?
She talking that shit, dog. I can't believe it.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life, goddamn. Lord, please protect that woman, goddamn.
Look, I receive it. Keep me safe, Father.
That's right.
Yes.
Listen, y'all. We got one more question for the night before we get up off here? Or do you want to end on that good note like that?
Can I
Let's
just
end on the good note. Let's be positive. Like, I mean, that was just so positive.
That
And
was
you
just
know,
like,
hold on, no. You know the dope part of how she broke down everything? Like, nothing that she said was downing anybody to uplift anybody.
Amen.
She uplifted men and women.
Wait a minute, hold on, Lord Hollywood. Say that one again. Say that again, because I love the way you said that.
Nothing she said to uplift man or woman down the man or the woman. That was what was the dopest thing about what she said. Everything was uplifting for both parties involved in the relationship. A relationship can be like that.
Yeah. When you get married, you turn. The Bible says two becomes one. It's not no him and me. It's a we.
Whoa! Start speaking in tongues over her.
Amen to that shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I come on here, I take over the show. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not.
Okay. Well, tonight,
hold on, Mike. We still got some time, man. We got over 20-something minutes left. We ain't done. Sit your
come on. I said one more question.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Look, somebody in the chat
said
something about what did she say?
I want to speak to the new lady, Preach. If she get, her phone working?
Oh, you out of. And man, Peach has been having all type of
My phone tripping. I gotta come off and come right back, Louis.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Y'all cut out for a second.
Hey, could you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hey, how you doing?
I'm lovely. How are you?
I'm great. Pleasure to meet you. Now, just a few questions. We got to initiate you to be a part of the game.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
This goes for everybody. First of all, what music do you listen to start your day?
To start my day.
What do you listen to get you uplifted, going, ready to work, tie your shoes, brush your teeth, everything? What do you listen to?
R&B usually. Yeah.
What any particular artist?
Lucky Day.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my God, Louis. God damn, bro.
See, here I go with this new shit, man.
Fuck. Louis, Lucky Day is not new. Lucky Day been out for a while now.
Definitely newer artist for sure, but he been around a decent minute.
So
no, Lucky Day is not a newer artist. It's just got hot right now.
Yeah,
Lucky Day's been around for almost 5 years.
I don't know this nigga. Do y'all know who he is?
Oh my God.
Yes, Louis. People know who
Street.
he is.
Look, they don't know either.
I listen to old school stuff. I don't know new music.
He actually redid Music Soul Child song.
Yes. Song called Over.
Yeah, he redid it.
That's that jam.
Yeah. So okay. Ask another question, Louis. Come on.
Because she already just fucked up the church money. Talking
I'm
about some luck.
sorry. I
Talking about
listen to old school R&B too, but I like to have good high. He's got some R&B that's like good energy. He's got a song for every mood, whether you
okay.
be in love, breaking up, sad, happy, whatever. He got a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Amen
All
to that
right. I
shit.
fuck with that. Let me ask you. Let me ask you another question. Just
Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up?
what do you feel about a woman dressing provocatively in public?
Ooh.
That's
In
striking
what
nerve.
context?
Yep, she dressed provocative. Yep. That's what she said.
First
Like
of all,
that.
Mike, you didn't see me too many times for you to say that.
I seen you dress provocative.
And you know under what terms and conditions I was dressed provocatively, don't you? Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Why
You
got to
was
be
dressed
terms and
provocative.
conditions? What terms
It's some
did you?
terms and conditions, baby. It's some just
Some
read
new
between
shit.
the lines. We keep that for the subscribers.
And since them terms and
Don't
conditions
tell.
ain't been a
Don't tell.
thing. Oh, here this man did go. But this is my. Are we speaking in general? Or are we speaking like in terms of a relationship?
I mean, period.
Um,
The way you walk out the house and present yourself. How do you feel about that? How do you feel as a woman that you should carry yourself?
I think well, I am at the point or stage in my life where I don't automatically assign my value or attribute another person's value or how I should treat them by what they wear. I know other people don't necessarily have that mindset and they won't make that determination. So I'm very cautious about that and I'm very aware of that. I don't tend to dress provocatively in general, but there are some occasions when I do. In terms of that within context of a relationship, I'm the type of person who I'm gonna wear what I want to wear because you knew I wore what I wore when you hopped into this relationship with me. But I can take my partner's, thoughts and concerns into consideration.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Does it matter, Lewis? Like,
It matters. It matters.
I mean,
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it matters.
To some, it does.
Cause my club clothes. You either gonna get some a little cheek out, or you gonna get some titties out. You ain't gonna get both at the same time. But my grandmother said you have to have balance.
Are you a single woman? Are you a single woman?
I am, but that's even when I'm in a relationship. If I'm at the club,
baby, you can't go outside showing everybody my goodies.
But I will say this: if my significant other does not approve of what I'm wearing, if they speak on it, then I will consider them and change. But if they don't speak on it, guess what, baby? I see you when I get back.
But when a man speak on it, you give him some feedback. Who we got right here? DJ who?
DJ Fly. I'm gonna ask him. Fly. Since
DJ,
you're new to the
look
chat.
at the Fly guy right here.
Yeah, Mr. Spliffy, man. What are your thoughts on that, man?
Can't hear him. His mic ain't on.
Can't hear you.
Man, I'm just here so I don't get fined, gang. No smoke, gang. I'm just here. You see what I'm on. I'm just here for the takes and the hot takes and the opinions.
But we want to hear your opinion.
No, your opinion.
All right, so reword the question. What was the question?
How would you feel about your woman dressing provocatively outside?
Well,
especially if she's in a relationship with you.
She right there next. She in the other room. And like she said, she wears whatever she wants to wear, gang. So
you don't have no issues.
But just all in all, even if I did, would it matter?
Sensational.
You don't think your opinion don't matter?
I'm not saying that it doesn't, but I'm asking, even if it was an issue. She just clearly said that she wears whatever she wants to wear. And since I came into the relationship knowing she wears what she wants to wear, I just have to deal with it. So what difference does it make if I feel some type of way?
Because it matters. Your feelings matter too.
I mean, I know it does. I'm not negating that fact at all.
Okay.
Look, this past week I was just told this by a man. Your body, your choice. Her body, her choice. She can wear what she wants.
And that's why I said, even if I did feel away, based off what she said and what she just said, why does it matter?
So Pieces, let me ask you this.
Okay.
So you got no say so now.
if he if he was to ask you to stop dressing a certain type of way, would you?
That would be out of the blue for me because I typically be like, "Hey, what do you think of this outfit?" before I leave the house, and then he'll give his opinion on it, and then I change about 3, 4 times before I even leave out the door. To be honest, but if he told me, I think what you have on right now is a little too much. I think that you should change this instead of that or whatever. Then we would have a conversation about it. Like, well, is it this outfit in particular that's causing you some concern, or is it like how I'm dressing in general overall that causes you concern? Because outside of the settings in which you have seen me in, I dress like a boy. So these problems there,
Yeah.
dog.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would thoroughly surprise me for him to be like, "Yeah, stop dressing like that," and I wear sneakers and tennis shoes and crop tops and
Look at
pants.
Lewis.
I look like a tomboy, 98%
Belt
of
to
the time.
ass tour. Yeah, I know, right, Lewis?
Louis, stop, because the girl that I didn't saw you date, I think she's built like a stack like a stripper and
Whoa,
clothes is
Lewis, you
tight.
do be
So
talking
don't
to
do
some
that.
women that do wear some rocking them
Don't
clothes.
do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
you do, Lewis. Damn.
Don't do that.
Let me throw my 2 cents in as a married
Okay, let's hear it.
woman. As a married woman now, I think I'm more like relaxed and don't dress provocative. But when we do go out, I do dress it up and make it real for him. However, I can just be real honest. This man that's standing next to me, because yeah, he right here. If he had his way, he would pick my outfit every day, and it would be some form of revealing.
We do not
because
care.
that's what he likes.
Surprise,
Well, if that's what he
motherfucker.
likes, you pleasing your man, baby. Yes, if he like, that's what he like.
But I'm
You
just
can't get mad at that.
a blue jeans and t-shirt kind of girl now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think it should matter as long as you know how to be sexy covered up as well as if you were something revealing. I think it needs to fit the where you are, the
The
time and
occasion, for
place.
sure.
What you have on needs to fit the time and place. Like I'll wear a tight little dress with cleavage out if I'm at the club, but I also get a table at the club because I already know how I'm being looked at and I don't want to be touched, so I get my own section.
But you gonna
That way
come
I
out
don't have
looking
to
like that,
worry
but don't
about
want
it.
to be touched.
I don't want to be
Hey,
touched. I want
Lewis,
to.
give her a sign. She need belt to what?
Why? Because
What
I
does
want to go in
what
the
does
environment
if you
and
know
it
you going out
ain't
looking
open
like that,
season on my body because I want to be in that environment and I
right
have
that
on what I have on. That's not an open invitation to my
that
body.
means every time y'all that means every time one of these men step out at the club with their butt cheeks and they testicles showing with they draw sagging real low, that means every woman in that bar has the outright right to reach out and touch something because y'all
that's why
think
I
that
don't
y'all can
sag
reach
no
out
more.
and touch
Lewis, you
something.
heard? I said that. That's why I don't sag no more. You won't catch me
Because he
sagging.
know
I'll be
how I
back.
feel about niggas and sagging.
I'm not
You
gonna
know
touch
I know.
nobody without their consent, but if the idea is that because a women's breasts and ass are showing that you as a man have a right to touch
Hey,
it,
but you
then
women
the
do
same
reach
thing
out and touch
goes.
me. Y'all women I done had quite a few women try to reach out and grab my stuff.
I'm sure, because women are perverts too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, watch it now.
Women's is perverts too, for sure.
Yep.
So look, man, we got any more questions for tonight, Lewis?
Yeah, I got a bunch more because I ain't done with they ass.
Come on, Lewis. We can't be on here all night with them.
Nigga, we got 10 whole minutes. Sit your black ass down. You click your ass off. I ain't done with they ass. First and foremost, let me say this. I'm not against a woman and how she dresses. I love for people to look at my woman and my woman is like a trophy to me. If she looks nice, I love when niggas looking at my woman. I have no problem with it. I'm just speaking for men who don't want that. I don't have a problem with I'm not insecure. Because I feel like I'm that nigga, you can't take my bitch. So I don't give a fuck. I'm far from insecure. I love when niggas do it. I'll sit back and listen to a nigga try to speak. I will sit back and this is like chess to me. I'm listening to him like, all right, player, I got you. She coming right back over here though. Because that's just me being Pete. But In the same sense,
That's
though.
right. You don't even look at it.
In the same sense, if I'm your guy and I say, "Hey, babe, I don't think I agree with this right here. What's the issue with you compromising with me and making me feel comfortable about what I'm saying and just change it? Why I gotta be
Aaron,
combative?
who
Why
said
why,
that
why
there would
not
be an
keep
issue?
um
Who said that there would be an issue? Because I definitely said if he speaks on it, then we gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
but as like I'm going off what bro said, he said if if he didn't like what she was wearing, and she's just gonna say, "Hey, you met me like this. I'm just doing what I want." Why it gotta be that though? Why they can't come together and compromise and both figure out a solution to the problem instead of just being one way? That's where the indecisiveness and division comes sometimes. Because like I tell y'all, man, women say this all the time. I can always tell I got a feeling when my man is cheating. Why you always have a feeling when your man is cheating, but you can't feel when he's unhappy?
Look, that
That's a whole
kind of
different
goes
realm of
that
conversation right
No,
there.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying in general. I mean, it all goes hand in hand because we don't like combativeness, bro. We don't like that shit.
that kind of goes back to dating what you know what you want out of a person. You need to make sure that person comes with that instead of you expecting the person to change because you want them to. You got to go for what you know you want out of your relation. Look for those qualities and things, attributes or whatever you want to call it. Look for those out of that person instead of you seeing, okay, I like 4 or 5 things, so I'm gonna see if I can make it work, and then she dressed that way with hopes that she's gonna change, or maybe she'll do it once or twice and then she'll do it all the time. No, start dating what you know you want. If you see some things in that person, don't do the whole, well, I hope that person gonna change. Nah, next. Let me go and I'm gonna chat up somebody else and I'm gonna wait until I find somebody that has the qualities and things that I like or I know I want out of it instead of me just I'm not dating potential. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Come with what I like,
You
and
got it
then
next, DJ.
we can, if it's something I feel like I can compromise on, then I'm gonna compromise on it. But if I feel like it's something I'm gonna completely need to change, I don't want to deal with you because I don't want to have to change nobody.
Go ahead, DJ.
Now, in all fairness, you are very unique, but 9 times out of 10, that is not the case. It is very easy to say what we will and won't do when we're not in the position to, like when we're not really experiencing these things. But 9 times out of 10, a person usually does stick around in hopes that a person is going to change or they have the power to change them. So I mean, I'm not speaking against your idea. I'm not negating it in any way, shape, or form. And again, like I said, I applaud you because you're unique.
Now I'm
But
just old and I done lived a little, so
and it's
I ain't
okay.
always been that way.
Experienced, unique, with whatever term you would like to use. All that I'm saying is when it comes to the majority, that is so not the case.
Yeah, well, people need to stop being scared of walking away. You don't always have to stay there. If you are seeing that this person is just not who I want to be with, or they just don't possess the qualities that I would like in a mate, it's
Hmm.
okay to walk away. That's
Hmm.
what people, it's start over. I don't
But
care how
see,
many times
in,
you
in
have to do it. Start
in all
over until you get
fairness,
to where
though.
you want to be.
But so, like, in all fairness, that's when, like, okay, that is a true statement as well. But then on the same token, is it how am I trying to word this the right way? Um, so we could say what we want in a person or what we desire or what we're not gonna do or what we're not gonna take. But are we displaying these things that we say that we want? Are we being what it is that we want from a person? We could say what we want all day. We could say, my man gotta have this, my lady gotta have this, we could say what a person gotta have, but we ain't got it. So how can you truly desire something that you don't even truly possess yourself?
Hmm.
And
So it's kind of
that
like
You're being selfish because the way I feel, you should not ask anything of somebody that you are not able to provide yourself with. So you shouldn't ask another person to provide you with anything if you can't provide yourself with those things.
Or get
It's
somebody those
selfish.
things.
It's just selfish nature for you to do so.
For sure. For sure.
We can hear that. What do you have to say?
Hmm?
Well, on
What we
that note,
doing,
you
Lewis?
guys,
Go ahead, because I know you got something to say.
Louis ain't got nothing to say. We're going to do this.
Is you saying actual what?
We appreciate y'all tonight for
The
joining.
what?
That's like
Louis, don't do it. Louis, you finna
my
have your
husband
rant. I'm
is
finna let you go. I'm finna let you have your rant. Hold on. We appreciate y'all tonight. We gonna end
Y'all
off this
probably on
night
the
with
same
Louis
page.
rant. So Louis,
Do
you
y'all
got
honestly think?
45 seconds to
Hold
get it
on.
off.
Let me talk, Mike. Let me talk. Mike,
I
let me
feel you,
talk.
Lewis. Go ahead.
Do y'all honestly think if women gave men exactly what they wanted, that they would cheat?
No.
No.
If a woman gave a man everything he wanted, he would cheat.
Yes, if that's what he wants to do.
That's what
If he
he
Really,
doesn't
if you
have the
put
discipline enough to remain monogamous, then
Mm-hmm.
that's what he'll do. People cheat. That's you. People are going to do whatever they're going to do, regardless of if you're a wonderful partner or horrible partner, in between partner. It's an active decision to a certain degree to have a indiscrepancy, especially a physical indiscrepancy, when there are so many steps leading up into a physical indiscretion. If that person is not solid and they don't have a foundation within themselves, if they don't have the ability to be alone or to be whole by themselves, and they have to constantly seek energy from other people, they have to constantly seek companionship within other people, there's something unhealed in them, whether it be their inner child or whatever it may be. You, and the same thing with with
Pause.
women. If she's
Pause.
unhealed,
Pause.
if
Pause.
she's not
Pause.
whole within herself,
Time the
Separate
hell
room.
she
out.
go cheat.
Time out. Time out.
That's why I look like they
Time
sitting
out.
in separate rooms.
I'm not
Time
saying
Hold
out.
on,
that's the
listen.
cause
Wait, cause
of the
look,
cheating.
hold on, hey,
Time
I'm
listen.
saying a
out.
cheater gonna
Yeah, oh
cheat.
Needs
listen,
to
cause
be
look,
put on a
look,
time
wait,
out.
listen, just hear me out right quick. Just hear me out this one time, right? Because we always ask the question: if women were to give a man everything that they wanted, would they still cheat? Okay, listen to me. Hear me out. Everybody's quick to say
Did he
no,
mute?
but
I
have
wanted to
you
hear it.
ever really given a man everything that he wants?
That's
What?
physically
Wow.
impossible.
Wow. Wow.
But listen to me though. In a straight sense, it's straight not, because a man will tell you everything he needs to be satisfied. Okay, just like a woman will tell you everything that she needs to be satisfied. Okay,
Hmm.
but we have to concentrate harder on what y'all want in the relationship. And I'm not gonna say have to. I'm not gonna say have to, because that seems like we're forced to do
Hmm.
that. It's
Hmm.
highly favored that we do what's best for you all in a relationship and not what's best for us in a relationship, which
Amen to that
comes
shit.
a slight compromise. So we never really truly know if a woman is giving them. They could say, listen, again, a person could say what they're doing. A person could say, and they could think that in their mind that they're doing everything in their power to make this man happy. It just by their mind, not by the definition of what the man then told you he need from you. Sometimes people go around that and give you their version of it. When your version of it, and they're telling you exactly what to do. They telling you, I need A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And y'all give us, we need A through Z.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we
Amen
need
to that
A
shit.
through Z. In order for you to exist in this same space with me and for me and you to be happy, I need all of these things. Okay, bet. In order for me to be with you and for me to be happy, I need these
Good.
few things. I need these few things. And when a man really pours it out to you or tell you what it is, it go in one ear and out the other.
Mm-hmm.
You hold on. Let me piggyback off. Hold on. So do you hear when men say be our peace? Do women hear that?
I'm pretty sure that they do. That don't. I mean,
And
Okay,
none
with
of
Mike
y'all be
Mike saying
peaceful.
that, how many men actually communicate their needs from their woman without it
Okay,
coming
so
out in frustration?
okay,
Instead of them
because
a
you
just
want
man.
to know
Listen,
saying
hold
why?
it,
on. Look,
Okay,
a
when
man.
we
Listen,
ask
hold on.
hold on,
what's
brother. Hold
wrong,
on.
what do
Because
you
a man
need?
will
How
say it.
many
Listen,
men actually
a man
communicate
will
that
try
without
to
it
say
coming
it.
out in frustration?
A man will
Okay,
try to say it as gentle and soft as possible the first time, and it don't come across the way it
it
need
don't you
to.
don't reciprocate it at all. A man will
We
tell
only
you when he
women
first
and
meets
men
you. Hold
only
on.
make amends when it is. Just from what I experienced so far.
So listen, Fly, listen.
Everybody got to
A
explode first.
man will tell
Then
you
you
that
heard.
when he first meets you, what he wants. When you ask him, though, you know that period you have when you talk to each other, and a man asks you, "What do you like?" and "What do you like to do?" and all those things, he'll tell you those same things, and you don't even hear him. Because the only thing most women are, and I'm not saying all, but only most women are focused on themselves, and that's why a lot of men just be focused on what they are focused on. A lot of men do not do what they want to do. Because I'm gonna be honest, most men are boring. We are content with just sitting at our house we built. We didn't make home. We're content at sitting at home. But a woman want to go here, there, here, over here, and then get mad at us when we say, "Hey, I want to just sit at home." Oh, that's all you want to do, nigga. We was just out 3 days straight. The hell? So you're not even. Women don't even listen. So that's the problem that we're gonna have on our next conversation. Is how we listen to each other and how do we communicate with each other. I want to say I appreciate everybody for joining the panel tonight. Any last words from anybody tonight?
You jamming on a P5? Every time I get on your live, I used to see the P5 in the living room. You getting on P5?
Oh yeah, it's right there, baby. You can
We
get
got we do
whatever you
nothing but
want.
5 over here. Good
We
5.
got 5 and I got the Xbox, but we'll talk
I'm
about that
saying
when we get out there.
we can load up the
Ladies,
Call of
last
Duty.
words from the ladies. Anything last to say, ladies?
Well, we told to cut because I was enjoying this
Because
conversation.
I have more to say,
Real,
but
no,
Sir,
for
it's
real,
me.
no, for
But
real,
okay,
I was not fucking
Louis,
done.
for
this
real,
feels
for real.
incomplete.
I was not
Louis,
done with this fucking conversation.
Louis, we have to because we're on a time schedule. We have people that works for us, so we have to be on our time schedule. I want to.
She ain't say nothing. She all good.
Look. Hey,
Louis,
look,
we on
I
our
might not get
time.
this.
I could do y'all one better. I'm on the radio from 6 to 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. If y'all want to come on the radio and still pick up the conversation.
What
Man,
radio
we have
station?
a podcast tomorrow where we can keep this conversation going.
Let's say
So
less.
we'll be back live tomorrow, and this conversation we will keep right here, and we will have these same panel folks to join us tomorrow in the conversation, and we can have more people. We can have up to 10 if we want. So
Let's
with
do
that
it.
being said, Louis, any last words?
Louis not ready to get out, gang.
I know
No,
he got to.
because it's so much I want to unpack from this.
I got, and I know you do, but we have to do. We gotta follow rules and guidelines. We said we're gonna do that. So Louis, any last words?
Yeah, I got a few last words. You can get your black ass off and go to sleep. We got some. I'm done with that. I want to get back, boy. I was not done, boy. I was not done.
Louis, we're not gonna do this tonight. Before we leave the panel tonight, tell everybody what you do, DJ. Tell everybody what you do and how they can reach you.
I'm DJ Spliffy Flacco. Y'all can follow me at Spliff the Hippie. I DJ around the city. I do TikTok live mixes. Just tap in, man.
What about you, Miss Peaches?
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? I'm Peach. You can follow me on Instagram. Do not judge the Instagram name. It's just a notable name. I skate. I do content creation on TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok. Same as my Instagram. Play with the cheeks. Okay. Play with WIT the DA cheeks.
What about you, Miss Jazz?
I don't do anything. I sit at home.
Them
It's the
cheeks,
IG
huh?
name. I know.
I shop and travel. That's all I do.
Hey, look how he looking, bro. I'm weak.
Hey, it was a
Yo, I'm
moniker.
fucking
It
weak.
came. Hey, it came before me. It came. Hey, it came before me.
I
Hey,
tried
hey,
to
hey.
change it. He was like, "No, you can't change it. Everybody know you by that now." So I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
What about you, Louis? Any last words?
Hey, I'm just so disappointed. We were having a good conversation, and it had to end. Like we ain't never been on this motherfucker to 2 or 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I was
Give
dialed
up.
in. I was in it, but fuck it. So, I want to go get on PS5 now. You blew my fucking podcast high. Mother. I'm gonna tell you about something. You no good, disrespectful, disloyal, fool made, cookie dough ass nigga. Why don't you just let me?
He
Why
said
don't you
fool
just let
made.
the people
Fool
have
made.
what they want to have? If we want to keep talking, motherfucker, let these motherfuckers keep talking. It ain't no motherfucking crime. This ain't no motherfucking amendment. Who breaking the law? We ain't breaking none. We want to talk. Let us talk. Goddamn it! You can take your ashy, big nose, long head ass motherfucking sleep and go in there and turn on the fucking Roblox and turn on your goddamn Roku TV and watch Matlock all the fuck you want. So you take your
Matlock.
lazy head ass to motherfucking
Matlock.
sleep and
Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Can't close out the show
It's
without
my
a
turn.
Lewis rant.
It's my turn. If you don't fix your big lip, you know what? I ain't even gonna go there. Hey, tomorrow, social media right here, same time.
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. Follow us on all social media platforms. Also, make sure
I'm
you
gonna
go
need
to
to
our
follow y'all
YouTube.
too. I'm gonna figure out how to way to get it. Follow y'all too.
Make sure y'all go to our YouTube and follow our YouTube. Once we get 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna give off we're gonna do a big raffle for all our people that follow us and everything. And once we get 5,000, we're gonna do it again. 10,000, we're gonna do it again. So we're trying to boost up our YouTube channel to make us go bigger in this platform world. With that being said, man, we appreciate y'all tonight. Can we get some good nights in the chat? Because somebody said it's Mike bedtime.
Mike trying to get to the strip club.
Oh, what? Watch your mouth. Well, we appreciate y'all.
I don't know why he's trying to go there for. He don't look at none of the bitches, so he don't need to go there anyway. Where's my damn outro? He goes to the strip club with all these big booties, big beautiful breasted women.
We about to go. Wave
and
bye,
don't look at
everybody.
nothing.
Let Louis keep talking while we waving bye. Bye,
Get
Louis.
your ashy face ass off this goddamn camera.
Bye, Louis. We love you.